So in today's video, I wanted to talk about my January monthly favorites and fails. I have lots of makeup to talk about, a couple skincare things, one skincare favorite, one skincare fail. But yeah, I was pretty proud of myself this month because I didn't do a whole lot of beauty spending. I did get one new item which quickly became a favorite, but other than that, I was pretty good. I did a lot of digging into my collection and just rediscovering some old favorites. So we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is this newly purchased item. This has been on my mind for a while. I've been wanting to get this. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I got the shade medium, but there has just been so much hype around this, but I'm like, do I really need this? It just seemed like a glowy primer to me. I'm like, I don't know, is the hype really real? It's a pretty pricey product, but I am so glad I picked this up. This is so good, so worth it. I'm wearing it today and I actually don't have a highlight on. This little glow that I have right here is from this. And I just think it's just the most gorgeous, most natural looking glow. I've been using this underneath makeup, on top of makeup. Today I just put a little bit over my foundation, but I've used it underneath my makeup, and even on the days where I go, I guess you would call them makeup free days, when I don't wear foundation, if I'm just running out the door, I'll throw a little bit of this on, and the glow and the naturalness you get from this just looks so gorgeous. I love it. And I feel like a lot of people don't talk about the coverage you get from this. I always thought it was just a primer, but it really does almost even out your skin tone. It's not going to cover all your dark spots. It's definitely a lightweight coverage, but you can almost get away with wearing this as an everyday, just kind of a running out the door foundation. So I've been loving this. It doesn't feel heavy on the face. It actually feels super lightweight. It sits really nicely underneath makeup, on top of makeup. I think today, I powdered my under eye first, and I forgot to put this on. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to show what this looks like in this video. So I actually ended up putting it over a little bit of powder products, and it actually still even looks really pretty. So yeah, I just love the way this wears, and I just love the natural glow it gives my skin. So definitely a favorite for sure. I've been loving this. And then a new nail polish. I've had this for a few months now, but I kind of forgot about it. This is the Smith & Colt in the shade Pillow Pie. Now, I have to say, this is a pricey nail polish. I'm not going to go out and buy the whole line because I think this is $18. But when I saw this in stores, I just ran to it. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous. I'm a sucker for gold packaging. And the color was my go-to nail shade. I always go for those light, kind of baby pink shades. I just think this is so pretty for every day. And yeah, I just can't get over this nail polish bottle. I just think it's gorgeous. And the formula is amazing. It's really long lasting. I honestly, nail polish probably lasts maybe a day or two on my nails, which is pretty sad, but I guess with changing my daughter's diaper and with work, I'm washing my hands all day. So honestly, my nail polish probably only lasts 1 to 2 days, but I can get maybe a 4-day wear out of this with no chipping. And the formula is really nice because you get an opaque layer without it looking chunky and see-through. I hate that when you're applying nail polish and it just looks, you get that wavy pattern. I found this at Blue Mercury, which is a luxury kind of beauty boutique store. Let me know if you guys have seen the Smith & Colt brand anywhere else, but I'll try and link it down below. I don't know if it's available online or not, but I'll try and find it because I love this color, and the bottle's so pretty and the formula is great too. So that is definitely a favorite. And then another favorite is this CoverGirl Chocoholic palette. This is so good. Oh my gosh, for a drugstore palette, these eyeshadows really perform. I love the colors. They're perfect for every day. This one shade in the middle is absolutely gorgeous. It's this almost deep rose gold. It's so unique. It's kind of flaky, but you get a lot of color payoff with it. It's just, oh, so pretty. I talked about this, I think it was my drugstore try-on, and I just love the shadow look I got out of this. Yeah, it's just one of my favorites. Raw Beauty Christy just reviewed this and she loved it as well, and she's my go-to for eyeshadow palette reviews. But I can see why she raved about this because you really get great color payoff. They blend really nicely, and I just love the shades in there. So that's definitely a new favorite drugstore palette of mine. And then speaking of palettes, this Jouer palette, oh, this is my go-to blush. This is the Jouer Rose Gold Blush Duo. There's 2 shades in here. It has, oh, let me get this eyeshadow off my fingertip. There's a light pink shade in here, and then a darker peachy pink shade. This is more shimmer in it, and this is more of a baby pink shade. I usually just put the baby pink shade just on the apples of my cheeks, and then I go in with a darker shade on the upper cheekbone. And it looks really light in the pan, but this has great color payoff, but you can really build it up easily. I don't like when a blush palette is too pigmented because then I find it's a little hard to work with and it's not as forgiving. But just go light-handed. I'll go into this deeper shade first, and you can see the color is just So pretty. It's just such a pretty, like, nice natural flush that it gives to the cheeks. And the baby pink, same thing. You can go light-handed or you can build it up. Even with deeper skin tones, I think you'd be really happy with this color payoff. Again, it doesn't look like much in the palette, but it really shows up like, you know, a nice like deeper pink on the cheeks. This palette's gonna last me forever. I've been using this since I think November, and you can still see the Jouer emblem in here. It barely made a dent. The pans are huge, and the packaging, another gorgeous palette. It's just so pretty. I love this so much. One of my favorite blush formulas too. They blend so nicely. They're just really smooth and seamless on the cheeks. So I love that palette. And then, okay, what else? Oh, this lip conditioner by Ilia, I think is how you pronounce the brand. This is more of like a clean beauty brand, but this has just been living in my purse because it's just like a nice effortless color you can just throw on your lips. It's pretty sheer, but it gives like almost like a light, it's almost like a cross between a baby pink and a berry pink. It doesn't add any like redness to your lips. I can't stand when a lip tint makes your lips look like you just devoured a cherry popsicle or something. This doesn't do that. It just gives like a nice natural pinky shade to your lips, and it's super moisturizing, so it like doubles as a lip balm as well. Yeah, I love this. And it has like a nice like magnetic closure. The packaging feels like really luxe. This is available at Sephora. I haven't tried anything else from this brand, but I was really happy with this lipstick, so maybe I'll have to give some of their other products a go. But yeah, this has been living my purse. I love that. And then for a skincare product that has been my go-to, my favorite serum recently, this is the No. 7 Line Correcting Booster Serum. I got this through Octoly, and I could not be more pleased with this serum. But I noticed pretty impressive line smoothing results from this, especially on top of my nose and in between my eyebrows. I really feel like it just helped to like smooth everything out, and it helped to plump out my skin, and overall my skin just felt more smooth and hydrated. But this is definitely what has piqued my interest into peptides. I started to research this ingredient more and more. This is a peptide blend, a Matrixyl 3000 in here, and I don't know if it's that specific ingredient or what, but this has really made a difference in my skin. I just posted that whole peptide review where I talked about the studies behind peptides and whether or not I feel like they actually work, and I compared the Drunk Elephant Protini cream with the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. But I found that there's pretty promising studies out there when it comes to peptides. So yeah, I'm just super excited about this serum, and I really feel like this has worked for my skin. This has great reviews online too, so I know it's working for others as well. Let me know if you've tried this. This is just an awesome serum. And then for a lip gloss, I've really been reaching for this Buxom Full-On Lip Cream in the shade Pink Champagne. It's like a light pink, kind of mauve-y shade, but I just love their glosses so much. They're just tacky enough to where they're not uncomfortable, but they make the lip gloss actually last, and they adhere to your lips, and they just really stay put all day. And I love like the minty flavor. But yeah, oh, it's so pretty. It gives like the lightest like pink sheen to your lips, and yeah, it just really stays put. I love these glosses so much, and I just really love the shade. I wore White Russian all the time. I still love that color, but this really complements any pink lipstick. I just love this gloss. This is one of my favorites. Oh, and I also wanted to give some love to some really cute jewelry that was sent out to me this month. I got the January box by Jewelry Box. They have, oh my gosh, the cutest jewelry. It's so my style, but it comes in this like little cute package with this like blush pink ribbon. It came with this Sherpa keychain. How fun is this? I feel like this material is like everywhere recently, especially if you're a blogger. I feel like every blogger has a sweatshirt with this kind of material. Let me know if you guys have anything that has this like Sherpa teddy bear material. I just think it's so fun. But yeah, what are the good quality sweatshirts? I'd love to know, because I just think they're so fun. Okay, so let's talk about this jewelry. So they sent me out, oh, I have one of the pieces on today. So in the January box, it came with this necklace. I'm absolutely obsessed. I love me like a dainty gold necklace. This is just perfect. I feel like you could dress it up, dress it down. It looks really like expensive and pricey, and I think it's so fun and cute. It's so adorable. So it also came with this jeweled cocktail bracelet, which I love. I actually should wear these two pieces today. They go really good with this shirt, but how fun is that? I just think it's so pretty. And then it also came with these earrings. They kind of remind me of Kendra Scott earrings. They're these like opaque, like kind of like light gray earrings. They're so fun. They have like a, I guess it's like a hectagon shape. But yeah, I just always love the jewelry. It's always right on point with my style. I also wear this bangle bracelet all the time. I want to say this was in their September box, but it's gold and has these like gold knots at the end. I just think it's like so cute and dainty. It goes with everything. So yeah, I just love their jewelry and I just wanted to give them some love. And they gave me a code for you guys. It's I'll link it down below. Oh gosh, is it H Beauty? I think it's H Beauty, but you get 50% off. It's not an affiliate link, but I wanted to share it with you guys because I think it's an awesome deal. I love their pieces and I can't believe I haven't talked about them yet. I feel like I'm always happy with their packages every month, but yeah, I just wanted to give them some love. I just think their jewelry is just so pretty. Okay, so that's a roundup of my favorites for the month. Let's get into the fails. I just have 2 fails to talk about. The first one being this Urban Decay concealer. This is the all-nighter concealer. I purchased this, I think, back in the summertime, and I talked about how I really like this for blemish cover-up, or I think that's really it. Because underneath my eyes, it just was super drying. It enhanced like all my lines, but I kind of put this aside for a while. I was staring at it the other day though. I'm like, you know what? That really did have great coverage. Let me give that a go again. And I wore this underneath my eyes in that moisturizer video that I just posted. And it just like enhanced every line underneath my eyes. It enhanced any flakiness. It just totally made my face look even drier than it actually is. And here I am in this video talking about how I love the results I got from both of these creams. My skin feels more hydrated, but yet my concealer is enhancing every single like texture and flakiness in my face, and it just was like a mess. I had to use so much setting spray in that video just to make my skin look more even and smooth because it was just a disaster, and I forgot how much I just was not a fan of this concealer. Again, I will still say it has great coverage and it's great for blemishes, especially, you know, blemishes can be oily, so it kind of soaks up that oil and it really does cover blemishes like so great. Let me put some on my hand so you can see the coverage. You can kind of see my veiny hands, but see how it just like conceals everything? But if you have dry skin, this just does not work. But for blemishes, it's pretty good. But yeah, dry skin gals, just stay away. Okay, so speaking of moisturized skin, I wanted to talk about this First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Berry Air Cream. This is their newest moisturizer to their line, and I also got this through Octoly. I was really intrigued by this because they talked about the lightweight feel of this, but it was still really intensely hydrating. And the texture of this, I just thought it was so cool. When I saw pictures of it online, I'm like, oh my gosh, it almost looks like a cloud. There's like tiny little bubbles in here, which is so insane. This is like really light and airy. But I immediately, when I apply this to my face, my skin gets like kind of irritated from it. It gets immediately slightly pink and I get this like tingling sensation. I don't know if they have to use a certain chemical or something to give it this texture. And the product, oh yeah, there's 1.5 fluid ounces in here, but it feels so lightweight. So with all the air they have to like dispense in here, are you actually getting a lot of product in here? I'm not really sure. But yeah, this just didn't hydrate my skin enough and I got irritated from this. And even if you have oily skin, I don't know if you would enjoy this. It just has the most oddest texture. When you apply it to your skin, it feels really lightweight, but when you rub it in, I don't even know if you'll be able to tell on camera, but it pills up initially and you really have to rub the product in to get like a smooth result. And anytime I would try to apply it under makeup, it would just pill and flake up. So yeah, I just really didn't enjoy the texture of this, and if anything, it felt heavier than being a lightweight cream. First Aid Beauty usually can do no wrong for me. I can't honestly think of one bad product I've tried, but this is the first fail from the line for me. I just did not enjoy this. So that is all my favorites and fails for the month. I hope you guys enjoyed. I always love hearing the products you guys have been loving this month. You guys always have the best recommendations. And please let me know if you guys have tried either the cream or this concealer. Is it just me? Is it just my skin type? Do they work for you? I am so curious. So love to hear from you guys. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. See you guys.